Hey, you ever book a quiet getaway, thinking it's gonna be you, some coffee, maybe a dog chasing squirrels, only to have the whole thing blow up in your face? That's exactly what happened to me last October when I pulled up to this cozy little cabin in the Blue Ridge Mountains, about an hour outside Asheville. I'm Jake, by the way, a software engineer who'd been grinding through deadlines for months, dreaming of nothing but pine trees, a cold beer, and some peace. Until I met Claire, the self-proclaimed queen of the non-existent HOA, who turned my chill vacation into a full-on circus. Picture this. I roll up to this Airbnb, a cedar cabin called Whispering Pines, with my golden retriever, Max, bouncing around the backseat like he's just won the doggy lottery. The place is perfect wraparound porch, big windows, views that make you want to quit your job and live off the grid. I spend the first day settling in, setting up my laptop for a bit of remote work, grilling a burger on the deck while Max chases fireflies. The sunset's painting the sky all pink and gold, and I'm thinking, man, this is it. This is what life's supposed to feel like. But by 7:30 the next morning, I'm ripped out of that dream by this aggressive pounding on the door, like, not a neighborly knock, but the kind that says, "Open up or I'm coming through." Max goes from snoozing to full-on guard dog, hackles up, letting out these low, rumbling barks. I throw on a flannel and crack the door, and there she is, Claire, mid-40s, blonde bob so perfect it looks like it was ironed, holding a clipboard like she's about to audit my entire existence. "Good morning," she says, all fake sweet, like a salesperson who's already decided you're buying. "I'm Claire Thompson, president of the Whispering Pines HOA, and we've got a serious issue that needs fixing pronto." She's got these designer sunglasses perched on her head, despite the gray sky, and hiking boots so clean they've never seen a trail. Behind her, there's this shiny Range Rover parked crooked, blocking half my driveway like she owns the mountain. I'm standing there, half asleep, trying to figure out what's going on. "Issue," I say, rubbing my eyes. "I've been here, like, 24 hours. What did I do?" Claire sighs, like I'm the slowest kid in class, and holds up this handwritten note, "Fancy stationery, little daisies in the corners, reading Thompson engagement emergency. This cabin," she declares, "is reserved for my fiancé, Ethan, for a surprise proposal. It's a romantic crisis, and per HOA override rules, your booking is null and void." She's measuring my porch with a little ruler, muttering about perfect dimensions for eternal vows, while Max is growling like he's not buying a word of this. I try to keep it polite. "Look, I've got a confirmed Airbnb reservation, paid in full, got all the receipts. Maybe talk to the owner." But Claire's not hearing it. She starts scribbling on her clipboard, eyeballing my stuff through the open door like she's taking inventory. "HOA authority trumps commercial bookings," she says, like she's quoting some sacred law. "This is a humanitarian romantic emergency, and non-compliance means consequences." I'm about to laugh, thinking this has got to be a prank, but her eyes are dead serious, and she's pointing her phone at me, recording, narrating like I'm the villain in her personal rom-com. "This man is obstructing true love," she says to her imaginary audience. Max, meanwhile, has decided her fake flowers scattered across my porch are chew toys, and Claire loses it. "Your dog is sabotaging destiny," she shrieks as Max happily munches a plastic rose. Things go from weird to wild when Ethan shows up, pulling up in this beat-up Toyota that looks like it's been through a war. He's this lanky guy, maybe late 20s, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. "Claire, babe, maybe we should rethink this," he mumbles, clutching a bag of more fake flowers, but she's already directing him like he's in her movie. "Ethan, you said this cabin was perfect for our proposal," she insists, though his face says he maybe mentioned liking the mountains once. She's staging him by the fireplace, planning this grand moment where she'll discover him proposing, while I'm just standing there, trying to explain that I'm not handing over my rental for her fantasy. Ethan keeps trying to suggest, normal stuff like going to a restaurant, but Claire's too busy scattering petals and lecturing about authentic emotional vibes. I'm starting to feel like I've stumbled into someone else's drama, but it's when Claire calls 911 that things get real. She's pacing my porch, phone to her ear, voice all shaky like she's in a thriller. "Emergency services, I need help. This guy's holding my fiancé hostage and blocking his romantic freedom. I'm floored, painting me as some kind of kidnapper." Ethan's just standing there, 6 feet away, clearly not trapped, looking like he wants to disappear. I grab my phone, go live on Instagram, and start narrating. Hey, folks, I'm at my rental cabin, being accused of kidnapping because I won't give up my vacation for this lady's proposal. The viewer count jumps 50, 100, 500 people tuning in. Ethan sees the camera, steps up, and says, "I'm not a hostage. I don't want to propose. I just want to go home." Claire spins around, grabs his shoulders, and tells the 911 operator he's got Stockholm Syndrome. The kidnappers brainwashed him. My live stream chat is blowing up. People are like, "Is this chick for real?" and dropping laughing emojis left and right. The cops roll up, 2 officers, Rodriguez, this calm, seasoned guy, and Lee, a sharp younger officer. They're not here for Claire's kidnapping story. They got a noise complaint from a neighbor about all the yelling. Claire runs to them, waving her arms. "Officers, thank God. This man's ruining true love." But Rodriguez is all business, asking her to slow down and explain. I show Officer Lee my Airbnb docs, point to my live stream, and say, "I've got video of everything, including Ethan saying he's not into this." Lee talks to Ethan privately, and that's when the real story comes out. Ethan's voice cracks as he tells her, "We've been dating 3 weeks. She planned this whole thing without asking. She's been showing up at my job, my gym, everywhere. I told her I'm not ready, but she dragged me here." The live stream's at 1,200 viewers now, and people are furious, calling Claire out for stalking. Then Rodriguez picks up one of Max's half-eaten flowers and notices a tag. Blue Ridge Community Center, do not remove. He raises an eyebrow. "Ma'am, why are these from a public facility?" Claire stammers, claiming she's allowed to redistribute resources as HOA president. Lee calls the community center, and the truth hits like a brick. There's no HOA in Blue Ridge. Claire's been faking it all. The cops lay it out: stolen property, false 911 report, harassment. She's cycling through excuses, but they're done. As they cuff her, she's still yelling about cosmic love, while my live stream hits 1,800, with viewers sharing resources on stalking and red flags. Just when I think it's over, the neighbors show up, led by this feisty older lady, Mrs. Harper. She's had enough of Claire's nonsense, finding people for too loud kids or wrong color shrubs, all with fake citations. The neighbors spill everything. Claire's been terrorizing the area for months, claiming authority she never had. Ethan comes back in a taxi, looking determined. "Claire, we're done," he says, voice steady. "You need help, but I can't be part of this." The crowd neighbors, live stream viewers cheers his courage. Claire's brother, Tom, shows up, mortified, promising to cover damages and get her therapy. As they drive off, Claire's staring back at the cabin like it's her lost kingdom. I'm ready to finally chill, but 2 weeks later, a package arrives at my Placino return address, just a USB and a note. "Jake, you stopped Claire from ruining more lives. She's been stalking people across states for years. Check the drive. She's planning something bigger." My hands shake as I open it. Police reports from Washington, Arizona, Tennessee. 25 cases, restraining orders, fake identities. The last file, Blue Ridge Resort takeover plan target. Owner David Lynn. My little cabin drama wasn't just a one-off. It was part of something way darker. You ever had someone try to control your life with made-up power? Standing my ground that day didn't just save my vacation, it gave Ethan his freedom and a whole community their peace. What would you do if someone like Claire came for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share your stories. Let's talk about how we stand up to bullies and reclaim our space. Hit subscribe for more real stories like this, because you never know when the truth might save someone.